Alright, welcome to a Ghost River. In the top right we do have Byun, and in the top left, sorry, we do have a Nightmare. Byun going out with a very early scout here. Very interesting stuff. Could be a proxy. Does not have to be. And Nightmare is doing the same, so those two maybe have history. Oh, okay, so this was supposed to be a proxy apparently. It's going to go into a very interesting position, and it should not proxy anymore. It's gonna be ending up a scout. Could have been like a block attempt, but it's not gonna happen right now. And he's already talking some. Byun is probably the most chatty player from the Koreans. Him and Dark, for example, are always chatting stuff. This means this is like laughing. Like lol, 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 lol. I don't know what the rest. Raining black gold in Saudi Arabia, maybe, yeah. Roads there are mental. Okay, so no Reaper here. A Marine expand on the high ground, maybe even. Probe coming in here. Let's see this. This is very defensive here. So let's see. Are we gonna go for a second gas? Or is this gonna be something different? The Marine is trying hard to push out the probe. So of course, if you skip the Reaper, you have 50 more gas for the factory, and you do not need your second gas. You get the factory very early. And no extra gas yet. We're gonna keep an eye on this. This could mean a third CC very quickly of a 1-1-1 setup. Or maybe even a 2-1-1 setup. And kinda need to see the second barrack soon. And a Zealot actually was made here by Nightmare. Zealot, Stalker, and Adept opening here. So this is something that MaxPax really likes to do against Terran, even on small maps specifically. He likes to get in a Zealot early to pressure the wall, and then have his Stalker and Adept hit the wall as well. This Marine is already damaged, remember, so it needs 2 shots from the Adept to get killed. Maybe 1 Adept and 1 Stalker shot. Gonna be enough. It's gonna be double Cyclone here. So Byun is repairing this right now. Needs to be careful with these SUVs. You don't want to lose these SUVs. If those shots are synced up nicely between the Adept and the Stalker, he can basically 2-shot those. Go. Gonna pull back for now. Double Cyclone coming in here is gonna be enough for the defense. There is no... This is very interesting. He's making double Cyclone of 1 gas, and we still do not have the third CC. This might be a reaction. As he saw so many units, he's like, okay, I need 2 more Cyclones before I go third. And he's gonna hit into a supply block very soon if he does not fix this. And he's gonna make 1 depot right now. Oh, wow. We're gonna swap-a-roo here and be... There we go. The third CC is down here. There we go. Okay, finally. Way. But it feels a little bit late, yeah, so he was forced into the Cyclones before the CC, it feels like. And now trying to defend his low ground here, to put his all back from the Protoss, gonna be able to do so, and actually gonna kill almost every of those Stalkers here. Well done by Byun in the end. Nightmare a little bit overzealous with his units there in the end. And let's actually have a look. We're gonna go into a Robo Bay here, 2-gate, currently from Nightmare. He's trying to poke away at the Cyclone again, but does not manage to get the kill and loses another Stalker. So far I like this for Byun, even though his CC was delayed a little bit. It's still fast enough. It's way faster than the Protoss third. It's way faster than anything coming from the Protoss. There's no Twilight though, remember. And this could mean we make an Immortal, we make a Prism, and then we go with the 2 more gates. 2 base all in here from our Protoss player. We need to be careful. As Byun needs information. So he has seen this wall with his SCV, that's it. He has seen what he's killed on the defense, but he does not know. Is there a third base? The extra gates. What is your tech? Is there a Twilight? Is there a Stargate? Of course, there's no Stargate unit, which should have been in his base by now. Losing a Cyclone, therefore. The Stalker is not really what you were looking for, so he did not get the information he was trying to go for. If you would have seen that Immortal, that could have been key information for him. He knows, oh wow, we have an Immortal. You have a Robo, right? He doesn't know. No, he doesn't know that he needs to pull back these Cyclones to try to snipe this Prism, because this is online right now. It's gonna try to assassinate the tank, assassinate everything he can find here. See, this tank is a little bit out of position. It's only covered like a tiny bit here, so only this part is covered by the other tank. And if you drop around here on the bottom, your units are not gonna get shot at. Of course, Nightmare is still lacking this information. He did not make an observer first, but he's going to go into 2 extra gates here. Byun still trying to find the information he's looking for. And it's gonna be dropping into a safe area down here on the bottom. Gonna kill a depot maybe? No, it's not gonna commit for it. Just gonna get pushed back here. So far this defense is looking good, but Byun needs to be careful. Oh wow, this is so many gates. So we're going up to 6 gates and charge. So Nightmare does not want to break the high ground, he wants to break the low ground with this attack. And this looks a little bit different because it's so many Stalkers. You assume, hey, has to be Blink, right? There's no Zealots, why would you go for charge? Of course, keeping the Prism alive is key here. But that's kind of... Okay, we're going to go into 3rd base. Yeah, maybe he wants to try to transition out of this all-in, but it's awfully late. The 3rd is already done for Byun. We already have the extra barracks coming in. The Medivacs are online. Stim is about to get done here in just a half a minute or so. And we see the attempted transition here from Nightmare, just skipping over Blink, going into Templar Archives, which has not been scouted, by the way, and 6 gates to try to be a little bit forceful with those Zealots. But is it gonna be enough? The issue is you don't have anything... Oh my god, he is in position, by the way. If he can intercept this, this is gonna be great comeback, potentially, for Nightmare. We embrace the glory here. He's trying to go offensive, gonna snipe a tank here. Just missed those Medivacs though, unfortunately. Of course, those Stalkers do not have Blink, so they were a little bit out of position anyway. If he can manage to snipe the Prism with the Immortal, oh wow. He only snipes the Prism, Immortal gets recalled, but Byun is not even done yet. He's dropping into his opponent's natural, doing so much damage here. Killing 4 probes, getting some mining time as well. I think he damaged an Immortal, I don't know exactly. But yeah, he's been rotating now. He can rotate to this low ground. There's 1 exposed Immortal here. Nightmare identifying the issue is already rallying there, and he has enough units into the main here. So this is what his 6 gate enabled him to do. He was able to open a ton of Zealots here, even though he was very scrambling for the money. But yeah, he has a huge army right now, and Byun needs to be careful. Byun is not in a position to fight. This is gonna be a forfeit army. Oh my god, if he killed the Archon, man. He was focusing the Archon at first, then he refocused on the Storm. Oh. Getting the Archon would have been huge, actually. It's a very expensive unit currently in the arsenal for Nightmare, and if you look at it, he only has 1. It's his Spirit Animal right now. And the Templars, they're not gonna morph because they have Storm now. So they're gonna go into the Prism, and the new Prism. It's 3 Templars right now, but they are out of position again for this drop. Trying to go and reduce a little bit the army count here from our Protoss player. And that was a good job. Picking off all these Stalkers means there's no mobile defense right now, and he needs to remake Stalkers. He's going into Blink. Nightmare kind of manages to scramble a good transition actually out of this. Way better than I thought he would be able to. But apparently he kind of pressured Byun enough. Byun did not propel himself as much as he wanted to into the later stage of the game. And now he really needs to go into late game. We're gonna see a Ghost transition now. Ghosts are already online. We do see still only +1 coming in here. So we're gonna need to see an armory very soon, and those extra upgrades here coming in. 4th base is on the way, so Byun kind of prioritizing his economy and his unit tech over his upgrades here. Upgrades is something he's kind of scrambling on right now. He's gonna go very slow on those ones. Oh, kill that SUV, there you go. Gonna get a tank, but this is not really the rally you're looking for, I wanna say. He's gonna kill some SUVs, but man, they're already even in worker. This SUV needs to get to work though. Fix this. This was a good one. This really was good. Oh, he's going back to work. Oh, no, he misses this. So he misclicked the SCV at first, and then he just grabs the return to work basically stuff, like the idle SCVs, and misses the one. So this Zealot oddly could help him actually fix this problem, but wow. EMP on the Prism here. Prism needs to be defensive, try to recharge its shields there on the battery. Still, finally. Wow, that was a very good actually run by there. In hindsight, he took so much wind out of that SCV, out of that command center. It would have been done already, if not for those Zealots. Almost sniping that High Templar there. The Guardian Shield coming in clutch, actually providing the armor to actually let the HT survive there. Actually, literally the armor, 2 HP he did survive with those 2 shots. Coming in for an assassination here. Nice storms. Oh my god, everything is just going down for Byun. Oh my god, so many storms. Oh boy. Unfortunately, therefore, Nightmare missing those super low HP cargo units there with the feedbacks on the tail end of this. But that was a crushing defeat for Byun's army, and all of the lead he had kind of gobbled up for himself is completely gonna go sideways here. Nightmare with a beautiful storm defense there, and yeah, Byun was very overzealous. He was like, oh, I'm in the lead, I can just, your army is so tiny, I can just kill you. But there were so many storms also stacked away in the Prism, coming in clutch there for the flank. Beautiful defense here, but wow. And yeah, we see double upgrade rotating here for our pros player as well. We do see the robotics bay online with range and Colossi on the way here. 4th base is well up in mining. 5th base is gonna get started here. And there we go. Protoss is in a hard lead right now. Oh, there was a weird rally here. Some SCVs go back to this base actually. Some mules as well. A little bit of a mistake. Pulling too many units there, or too many workers apparently. This is a nice observer here. Seeing all of that army rotation. Even seeing the stim means he knows, hey, Byun is looking for something down here. Of course, there is nothing of value for Nightmare in the position right now, so nothing's gonna happen. That Keyman. This is an MVP currently. Guy. Providing so much vision. Completely sitting over that army. He knows everything. Man. Our Marine is gonna get sliced in 2 here. One trying to go down. To see what he can find here, but there's a Zealot waiting. Alright, but we have the big battle maybe about to start here. You need to be careful though as Nightmare, of course. You're lacking area right now. You have the Prism, but it was out of position. You still have HTs pocketed away, which is nice. But of course, it's very much easier to defend in an approaching army with Storm than it is actually to attack with Storm into an army. You always hear this with Disruptors, of course, and any other cast, which is true for its Disruptors, but it's also true for HTs. It is... Oh, no, it didn't even land one of those guys. Oh, beautiful pickup here by Byun. But yeah, of course, as I was saying, this is also true for Storm. It's very hard to attack with Storm into like a defensive setup, because everything's pre-spread if possible, and you can just fall back if you are the defender, if you're not back into a corner, right? So you can easily pull out of those storms, you can fall back and defend with your buildings a little bit, stuff like that. MVP is still here, but he did not see the Prism getting sniped there. Even though he had the vision possibly. Those units. Nightmare again coming in with a couple of Zealots here trying to well, whatever, see whatever, find maybe a run by or something. It was a weird run by, to be honest. And there we go, Stargate transition. So we're gonna go ultra late game on this kind of not as big of the map. So Ghost River, let's talk a bit about the map. It is rather easy to split in half. But if you are, for example, here in your Terran Natural, where there's a lot of units actually there right now, and you need to defend the space, it's so far away. Oh my god, it's freaking far away. And you want to attack this space even further. And this is set up with static defense like crazy, man. There's so many cannons. Insane. And then there was a random SCV trying to make a random building down here. Probably a turret or a depot. Rather a turret, I guess. But oh my god, I just did miss here the start of the engagement. It's going so far very well for Byun though. Even though his army is very low, he's completely diminishing the AoE here for Nightmare. And as you saw, those storms, it's hard to attack into an army. Because you can just pull back if you defend. So easy. It's not so easy, but it is way easier than the other. My god. Look at these observers. Like, you need a Raven against this guy. Look at his map vision. You need a Raven here, man. He sees everything. And that's why he's taking so good engagements. Insane. Not gonna be enough here. This was overzealous. Beautiful stuff here from Nightmare so far. Some nice EMPs by Byun, but again a storm here trying to defend the area. Second good EMP here, and now we are out of storm in this position. We do have some more Templars about to hit storm. There's one flanking Colossus. This is out of position. It's dealing a lot of damage right now, but it is a free pickoff. Those Liberators trying to zone out everything coming in here from behind, but there we go. 3 extra storms, reducing the bio count greatly. Still though, all those red bios surviving this, Marauders and Ghosts are surviving the storm. Maybe enough to... Oh, some clicks there onto this Medivacs. One feedback did hit. One of those Medivacs, I think, had some units inside. Nice on the retreat there. Those feedbacks look brutal. But, okay, so Byun did just throw away a lot of his army, especially a lot of his air units, for a gateway-based army from Nightmare. And Nightmare... he's smart. He did not want these units anyways. And this is why. He wanted to make 4 carriers at a time. And the ghost reports, they're actually there. They're about to pop. He's about to hit the carrier remax. We're going into +2 attack here for now. So one thing I like, he did get +1 shields. He's gonna go into +2 shields as well. So lovely stuff. It's gonna help his air units as well. Issue is though, Byun has been making air weapons from the get-go. We're already about to, well, we did hit +2 when we're gonna go into +3 because you made Liberators with +2, right? And he's gonna have +3 against +0 armor. +3 attack. He's even going into plates. He already has +1 plates. His units. So Byun has been playing the late game upgrades for the most part, but he's missing the units right now. Can he defend this area? He does not have the correct counter units for those carriers, but Nightmare decides not to push in, not to pull the trigger here too soon. He has a lot of gateways. Let's actually take a look at the gate count. It's 13, maybe a couple more would be very helpful, so he can remax instantly into a small force, gateway force there. Nice in peace here hitting that army. He sees this guy. He needs to take it out with a ghost. And he knows now. He's moving down here. He's rotating. Ghost. Coming. Ghost. Snipe. Come on. Okay, he doesn't see it. Ton of Stalkers here. He's been remaking so many Stalkers. This is a little bit weird. But Nightmare he says, I have the bank. I have the upgrades on my ground units. I just want to fight now. He has some tech units, and he says, I just want to fight. We even see some probes getting sacrificed here into some tanks. Those tanks are all there on top. They're not here with this bottom fight. There's so much dead supply there. Tied up in the defense that doesn't even matter right now. But Byun coming in here, trying to snipe these carriers with his Vikings. A nice Storm trying to zone those out. We're dealing a lot of damage here to those Vikings. And we only have one carrier standing now. We're trying to go for the Colossi. One carrier is not that big of a threat here. We still have a Liberator. Zoning out, a second one even here, zoning out on the bottom as well. Trying to, making it very hard to commit. And there we go, finally. Tempest position. So if Atosis would have been in this game, he would have loved it. Fortunately, I think he's doing something else too. A beautiful setup here from Nightmare. So I want to see him make an Oracle as well. He used to have very good map vision, but with all these turrets going up, kind of going away a little bit. Oh, those storms! Oh, those Templars are waiting! Oh, is he gonna storm this to death? No, he did blink in there in the end. Man, those storms! There's so many storms were stacked up here. He still has more in the prism. One EMP goes down, reducing that High Templar. Oh, if you can snipe the full High Templar! Oh, wow. Kills the Stormer first, sorry, the Liberator first here. And finally Vikings coming in for an assassination on the Colossi. Pick off all these Colossi. Tempest coming in though. But Tempest, are there gonna be enough here? Maybe this is just too many gateway units though. Another Storm group comes in here. And all of the EMPs are diminished right now. I think there's one EMP maybe. No, this goes even the fullest one. Missing a couple energy here. Now he has finally one EMP. He needs to hit these High Templars. This is your high priority target. And you need to use all of this stuff tied up here. These Marauders, these tanks, they kind of need to fight with the army here. Jan is still managing to find a defense. He's making 8 Vikings at a time. He's really committing into the air battle here against these Tempests. We see ton of Zealots, ton of gateway units being warped in here to reinforce Nightmare's army. And Nightmare has been trading, I mean, let's actually have a look at this. But yeah, he's been trading pretty decently, I must say. Not too terrible. Byun is out trading him, of course. So if Byun keeps up this defense and does not get broken, well, he's gonna win the game because he's gonna have more units, potentially. Well, not more units, but he's killing more units with less units. Basically, he's gonna have more money. Where do those... I'm not exactly sure where these probes are just sacrificing himself. He might just kill them with his own buildings currently. There's nothing from Byun going on right now. And there's a big fight here. Byun pushing on, there's no more storm, so everything should just get killed. But as I said, that the big Zealot flank just comes in. It's 3-3-2 Zealots, so they're insanely well upgraded. And those Tempests are still standing strong. The army again got reset here for Byun, and he's been losing a lot of high value units. As you can see, trades are getting a little bit closer and closer here. Trying to go in with his bio here. Nice EMP on those Tempests. I pick up one, but clutch reinforcement here by Nightmare coming in with these Stalkers. Save his Tempest, his air army. And the bank is it's getting lower and lower here for Nightmare. And he's gonna lose maybe a Tempest now, this time? No. Beautiful turnaround here. Protoss player. Yeah, I agree, we need a revelation here for those Tempests so they can actually pick away at the targets and don't need to move in here as much. He's kind of fighting, using them as a fighting force right now, which is... They have +3 and +2 now, so they are actually insanely good upgraded. As you can see, they're just killing those Vikings so fast. Oh my god. Not even close. He's focus firing the Vikings. Gonna push in with all of his gateway force. Those 2 disruptors, they do not find anything actually. But is it gonna be enough? One disruptor reinforcing and a ton of Zealots coming in again. Disruptor is gonna shoot one ghost here. Not gonna be the end of the world, but hey, you're lacking units right now, Byun. Where is your army? All these tanks as well, they got pulled into the battle. Everything is gonna go down here if you do not manage to push this back. There's a weird setup over here. A planetary with 3 orbitals surrounded there. Find it. So Byun invested a lot into buildings. See? But yeah, now he needs to make a stand here. He needs to push back this army, because if not, they're just gonna knock out these bases and then you're gonna lose. This is a weird setup. PF and PF. And yeah, Nightmare has been just mining our bases and then throwing away the probes to get more get more army units there, potentially. Now he's just pulling the probes into battle even. They're tanking a little bit into this fight here. A great usage for stuff supply you cannot use elsewhere anymore. Trying to push in here, but there's Nightmare. I don't want to see Nightmare commit into this fortified position. Just push down. Try to kill your opponent's bases that are mining still. Maybe even take some resources for yourself. You have been trading, well, better and better now. If we look at the numbers, it's even right now. He's been trading amazing the past couple of fights here. Disruptor is gonna whiff. And finally a committal here into those units there. Byun has been just remaking the basic buy units. It's very cheap to remake those. He just needs stuff. He needs to win. He needs firepower. He needs to win a fight. And finally, maybe he gets what he was looking for. He's gonna kill even some of those remaining forces as well. This is a weird position here. That's something else when you see probes building a pylon and attacking a command center in the middle of the map where there's no base to be seen. That's when you know you have a nice game. And yeah, we're approaching mined out map situation here. So basically what you see right now is what you get. We're not gonna be able to remake much more here, and I think Byun has just broken the camel's back there. It's just not enough money remaining. Maybe he has like 600 times 2 is 1,200, maybe 1,000. No, this is completely mined out. Yeah, he has like 1,000 minerals left to mine here. Nightmare that is. And you're not gonna max out with 1,000 minerals. Like, you should start mining these actually. Get every inch you can and make as many high templates as you can, because this is mostly bio, marine, marauder, and storms are gonna be great again. Either. As you can see, those probes trying to go for an assassination here, but actually everything has already been mined out this position as well. Probes are gonna get killed by planetaries. There's still 15 minerals left here. So we see as Byun, hey, everything's kind of you're mined out. What do you got, mate? And Byun is almost maxed. He's looking good. He has a maxed army. He has a ton of ghosts coming in here. But this is gonna be the last fight. This is gonna be the last stuff we're gonna get. Oh my god, there was some amazing disruptor shots here. The Liberator is gonna get sacrificed, and another good disruptor hit here, actually. Kind of turning the odds into the favor of Nightmare a little bit. The Nightmare still has a lot of gas. He can still make so many high templates if he needs to. Byun has been beautifully spending both of his resources here. Oh, if he can kill even one unit, it's 50 minutes you're never gonna get back. This is the last mining remaining here for Byun. Excuse me, there were 2 patches here as well. Combined, they are like 150 minerals-ish. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. There's nothing, as you can see, there's nothing on the production. 1 Colossi. That's the answer here. Okay, so he sees... There's Vikings still, though. I don't like this. I don't think... You should make High Templars. Make more High Templars, of course. And don't sacrifice your probes like this. Pull them to your army. Oh, Nightmare, this is not the way. You need everything you have in your army. It's a moving thing. It can tank shots. You need to have it in your army. He's using them for vision right now, as he lost so many observers, of course. His map hack has been reduced here. This is a crazy game, man. Both players being neck and neck in unit. Resources lost here. Oh, those EMPs are key. Sniping even one of those High Templars. Beautifully done here by Byun. And Byun, he has SCVs with his army. But maybe, I don't know why they're here. But yeah, you should pull all of your units, all of your workers into your army now. This is Nightmare is creating a wall here, it seems. Been losing a couple probes here and there. There's nothing to mine anymore, so why would you have any probes anyways, right? There we go, big clash here. He's trying to go for the assassination on the prism, but amazing storms! Oh my god, doesn't even matter! The prism, no! You don't need the prism, it was bait! Oh, the storms coming from the top side. Oh my god, and I think Nightmare has broken Byun here. Oh, GG! Oh, those storms in the end, Nightmare makes a comeback happen here. Oh my god. What a game. What a game. I think I've never seen the map outmined. It's not the biggest map, so it mines out fast, but still cool to see it happen, actually. Wow. What a great game. Next map's gonna be Dynasty, oh yeah. Thank you very much for the follows, of course. Again, thank you Musti for the raid. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. A little bit of a spontaneous stream, and that's the fast. Oh, oops, the fast stream. Party. The first stream I think I'm doing since, what is it? I am Dallas. Been traveling a little bit here, working there. Now happy to be back here. I have had some stuff with the family to resolve there, but we're all good now. Top right of Dynasty, we do have Byun, and bottom left we do have Nightmares. Okay, so let's theorize a little bit. Okay, so we have Thor the answer for Tempest. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so. The issue is like range-wise, of course, it makes sense. Pretty sure Thors do have a good range against Tempest. Probably not the best. The issue is they are way too slow, and the Tempest is a fast unit right now. And also, Tempest do have bonus damage against Thor. They kind of, I think they 3, 4, maybe 5. You need 5 for a one-shot or something. So yeah, not really gonna go get anywhere with it Thor. So the only real thing you can do against Tempest is like either you get a chance to stim under them with bio and pick them off with an MP or something like that, right? And then Marines, or you get a good Viking mass and just control the skies with Vikings. Then you need to be careful of, like Vikings do counter Tempest in a way, but you need to be careful against Storms, of course, because you need to clump your Vikings against the Tempest, and then Storms are very, very good, of course, against clumped anything other than buildings. Yeah, this is the issue, right? He was already doing the good approach with the Vikings at first, and then he managed to kill almost all the Tempest. Nightmare kept remaking like 2 to 3. He was like staying around 4 to 5. And that's a good number, really. You can pick away at your opponent, and it's enough where you think as a Terran, it makes you feel like you need to. It makes you feel like if I stay back right now, he's gonna have those Tempests and they're gonna just slowly pick away at me, so I need to make a fight happen. But 4 to 5 Tempests, they can almost one-shot everything. This is a nice scout pattern, by the way. If you go to this back door, you will see if a Nexus is producing or not. Oh. By the way, earlier we did see Ryang play on this map and making a wall of mules here to prevent his opponent's army from running away. Crazy move, man. One of the godliest moves I've ever seen. I mean, the game was already over at that point anyways, but it was just amazing. Beautiful thing. Right, Nightmare did find the base, of course. He was scouting there as well, so he knows, okay, I have potential to rest from the back of your natural pocket base. Stay here for now. Needs to pull back now with the Cyclone coming out. If you can get a lock on, that would be nice. Maybe you can get some damage onto this guy. Not gonna kill it though, is he? Oh, actually, wow. 4 HP, so literally one hit, but oh my god. As I hit the button to jump over, it was already killed by this guy. The Reaper did find the Adept and did finish the job. So, it was faster than me, his guns. I'm gonna go in for a probe here, maybe. Good pullback there by 9. Nice rotation. Let's see though. Where's the Cyclone? Staying at home for now. He's playing defense. So he's been calculating on something aggressive from his opponent, which is not common. And unfortunate for Byun, it's gonna not open the possibility for him to find some damage. Maybe the Cyclone would have been a little bit slow on this. It's a big map, to be fair. It could have been a cool move, pulling the units out of position with your Reaper, going in with a Cyclone, killing through probes or something. I'm gonna get a good scout here. He's gonna see the tech building. He's gonna Find the robo has been done. Started unit production. Saw the Twilight. We're gonna double check. Actually, he did not, so he did miss that one. Now he knows, oh, the robo did just finish, so you must have a Twilight as there is no Stargate unit in my base. It's also a kind of a process of elimination, right? Reduce Banshee being parked here over at the gold. I don't think it was seen by Nightmare. But this probe might just spot it. Oh wow. This is just in the shadow, and yeah, one probe. He's gonna go for this. First gold probe is gonna fall. We do have Cloak. And meanwhile, we're pushing down here as Byun, trying to take the third base, or the low ground, sorry. And he's gonna commit to an attack. It's gonna be push. Losing the Banshee is not what you're looking for, though. There's an observer coming in clutch here. Ideally, you want to have this Banshee with this push, or have it at a different angle, at the same time. Okay, this is a little bit greedy, I want to say. This path here, this was completely spotted way before it hits the probe line. And yeah, it just needs to go back. Byun smartly pulls it back. The other side, there's still only barracks being made. This is a ton of barracks actually on 2 bases. And up to 5 bases. There's 5 barracks here, 2 bases. This is very committed here. We need to take out a base. Or maybe even more from Nightmare as Byun here. And this is a good position. He has 2 tanks, he has a ton of marines. Nightmare's trying to rotate over, but slow zealots. I mean, we have blink stalkers, so he can blink on top of this army. I wonder if you want to have like 1 marine on these sides. Oh, look at these blinks. That was kind of beautiful. Completely spreading out his stalkers, blinking in, but he's still losing so many against those marines. He killed the siege tank, so he could pull back, but man, Byun getting some beautiful damage there with the marines, and now he's gonna come in with the Banshee, hitting these workers. He killed 5 probes as well. Did not kill the base, but he did kill a ton of stalkers, so he had a beautiful army trade there, to be honest. This is like, he's been trading better. Basically, he paid with $10 and he got $20 back. That's basically what you're looking at. And yeah, he has his third base behind this though. The other issue is the other guy was printing $30 while he was only printing $20. I think it's still a good move for him, but maybe he's still a little bit behind. We're gonna see with the next push. Immediately take the third base here. Like this move, rather than going for the orbiter at the command center planted down, as we are probably oversaturated a little bit. Yeah, you can hear this. Some SCVs. Many here. This guy is moving somewhere else. Make a depot here. Okay, I don't hate it. And we do have an observer falling again. But this time it's going to be different. Oh, there we go. Trademark Nightmare. Dark Templar. Oh, he knows this. He knows this army's here. Of course, he sees it. Beautiful. Stim only on the Marauder here, trying to kill any unit he can. There's no Immortal in the mix, so there's nothing that really counters the Marauder there right now. But there's also nothing at home defending here for Byun, and this is a beautiful prism attack with these zealots being dropped into the gold base there at the back. You can just pull out now. You can just evacuate all of them. Get a ton of damage already done. So much mining time here. This is about to mine out. So he's about to mine through here. And then you can more easily defend this position. But it's also just like you can just make zealots and rotate them in then. Done. Starting to go for a 4th base here. Oh no. I really like this deep. The SCV he also really liked the deep. He was so proud he didn't even move an inch. Oh, what? What? Okay, so we could do a replay of this, right? You guys saw that this Dark Templar, it just walked into the scan, right? And it was in tank range. And the scan was still going, but it did not get revealed, so it did not get shot up. What was happening there? What was happening there? Why? That's a little bit unfair, isn't it? I guess, good for Byun. Sorry, good for Nightmare. And he managed to get like 2 kills with that. But yeah, so far the DTs have not been performing, and the last game, remember, Storm was a really great factor in the game, and Byun was totally struggling. It's, oh my god, don't go through that. He was really struggling against Storm. There's no Storm this game, so we're gonna go directly into Disruptors. It's gonna be a full Robo AoE reliant composition for now. And what is good against Robo units? We already see it on the nameplate here. We are getting air weapons. We are gonna go into Liberators mode. Liberators are countering Colossi and Disruptor. Oh, one Disruptor. A little bit forward here. Get an hallucination. Maybe waiting for this to get down and then shooting up could have been cool. I'm gonna try it now, but it's too late already. Not even a stim needed there to walk away. There's a flank coming in here from the top. There's a big setup of Zealots. Beautiful setup here from Nightmare. Completely surrounding this army here. Beautiful flank from the top. Oh my god, Byun is really in a top spot here. All these tanks did not do anything. And the bio is trading as good as it can, but there's only 4 medivacs, so we can't even evacuate. Those force feeds actually kind of helping Byun retreat there rather than helping Nightmare to win the fight. And yeah, Nightmare, he has, I want to say, well, we have 9 gateways, so there's a top. This is the weirdest spot for the Warp Prism to set up, but Byun finds a way to warp in whatever he wants. Oh my god, no. Don't. Oof. Colossus is spreading everything in the bottom, and yeah, Nightmare's gonna take the 2. Oh my god, he's gonna Byun. Dang.